Okay guys, yeah, welcome to the sewing tutorial of this beautiful top. I've transferred to fabric, and on the neckline here, on the shoulder slope I added ½ inch, and on the neckline I added ½ inch. This is the zipper allowance. I added 1 inch. On the armhole, ½ inch. By the side I added 1.5. You can add as much as you want. Below I added ½ inch. So this is the front, this is the center front, and this is the side front. The center front is on fold. You can see it is on fold. I added ½ inch at the top, ½ inch by the side, ½ inch below, and this is the side front. I added ½ inch by the side, ½ inch upward, ½ inch on the armhole, and I added 1 inch, 1.5 inch by the side. So that is what we did. And I also cut my lining piece for it, and I also cut my interfacing. So these are my stay. I cut stay for everything. I'm going to press it. Then I cut my wadding. I'm going to be padding the bust area, so I cut it. All you need to do is to make sure that whatever you are cutting ends at the under bust, and it must come down. It must not get to the top. It must come down like 1 inch or 0.75, and it must end at the under bust. Do not let it exceed the under bust, and you make a curve. And this one, you see it must end at the under bust, and you must come down by 0.75. You see it. So I'm going to press all this, then we'll start sewing. And this is the yoke part. So I also cut it. I added ½ inch at the top, ½ inch here, and on the side I added 1.5, just like I added for every other one. So I added ½ inch here too. So I'm going to press this one so that I'll start sewing. Press my hairstay and my wadding. This is my wadding, and this is the hairstay. I pressed it on all the pattern, on all the fabric. I pressed hairstay and wadding on the center piece and the side piece. You see it. So we are going to join them together now. Let's put the back aside first, and let's put the yoke aside. Let's start with this one. So I'm going to put this is the center piece, this is the side piece, and this is the side piece. This is for the actual fabric. So I'm going to do the same thing for the lining. So I'm going to attach this to this and this to this. You see it. So let me sew them, the bustier. I've sewn the bustier. I'll press it. I've not pressed it, so I'll go ahead and press it. I've sewn the lining too. I'll go ahead and press it. So let's keep that aside. Then let's work on the front, on the yoke and the back. So this one, what I'll do is I'll bring this one and the lining, I'll put the lining over it. Then I'll sew only the neckline. This is the neckline. This is the shoulder. I'll not sew this shoulder. I'll just sew only the neckline. And when I'm sewing this neckline, I'll leave 1 inch, which is the zipper allowance. I'll leave 1 inch. So from 1 inch, I'll just sew the neckline. I'll do the same thing with this one too. So you see, this is the back. So I'll do the same thing. I'll sew the neckline. I'll leave 1 inch. So that is the back. I'll come back to it. Then for the yoke part, this is the yoke part. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'll put the lining over it. I'll put the lining over it like so. Then I'll sew the neckline. This is the neckline. So I'll sew ½ inch up to this part, and I'll stop. I'll sew like this up to this part, and I'll stop. So let me do that. The neckline, only the neckline, just sew only the neckline like this, then stop. So let me do that. I've joined all my pieces together. This is the front, this is the bustier. You see it? I've joined it and I've pressed it. You can see how our bustier is standing well. This is because we drafted well. So if you draft well, you will get a good result. So this is the main fabric, and this is the lining. I didn't put my wadding in my lining. Even at that, it's still standing, you can see. So I'm going to go to my sewing machine and attach them by the neck here. So I'll sew the neckline together, both lining and fabric, only the neckline. I'll notch it, then I'll press it. Then for the back too, I join them by the neckline, like I told you, only the neckline. Don't join this shoulder. This part is the shoulder, don't join it. And the zipper allowance, leave 1 inch for the zipper allowance, don't sew the zipper allowance too. So I did that for the 2 backs. We'll come back to it. Then this one too, I pressed it too. You see, we have lined it, I pressed it. This is the yoke. So we'll come back to all this. So let me join the neckline of the bustier. So I've join the lining and the fabric together. So I'll go ahead and press it. Then for the back, I just closed the zipper allowance. I did fabric alone. I closed the zipper allowance of the fabric. This is it. I closed the zipper allowance. Then for the lining too, I closed it. You know, they are both joined on the neckline together. So I'm going to open this zipper allowance for both the fabric and the lining. I'm going to press it. We did this because we want to join the bodies together. Okay guys, so I've pressed all my pieces. This is the back. I've joined it with gather stitch, both the lining and the fabric. And this is our bustier. I've pressed it. I've sewn the lining to the main fabric too. You see it? So this is what we have. And this is our yoke. You see, our design is coming up. Wow, this is looking so beautiful. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do now, I will go ahead and join the shoulders. I'll just use pin to temporarily hold this together, to hold the yoke and the bustier together. So I'll use a pin to hold it. Or I don't want this bustier part to disturb me when I'm joining the shoulder. So let me go ahead and join the shoulders first. So let me remove this bustier part and let's join the shoulders. After we join the shoulders, then we attach the bustier to this part. So let's join the shoulder. This is how you will join the shoulder. You can see the shoulder is not our regular shoulder. You can see it having a slant like this. So you just follow exactly that slant. So you hold it like this, lining to lining. You see it? Lining to lining, fabric to fabric. So this is how you are going to sew it. Just open it up like this. This is the lining part, and this is the fabric of the back part, and this is the shape it's having. And for the yoke too, the same thing. So I'm going to align it. You see this part? Make sure you align it with this part too. This part. So it will go like this. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it's taking this shape? So I'm going to go to my sewing machine and sew by 1/2 inch. Make sure this joining here is aligning with this joining here. You see it's the joining here that connects the main fabric and the lining. This part, make sure it's aligning with this joining here too. You see it? Let them align like this, then you sew like this. You see it? After you sew like this, follow this shape. Make sure you follow this shape. After joining like this, you come back and join on the fabric too. You see it? You come back and join on the fabric too. You see it? So we are going like, always start from this middle, from the center, go like this, then come back and go like this. So I'll do for this part and I'll do for the other part, then we'll come back and attach it. Okay, so I've joined the shoulder. You can see it. I joined it where I showed you I was going to join it. See it? I joined from this part down to this part, then from here to down to this part. Just follow the shape, then you can notch it and press it. Do it for both shoulder, then bring it back. Now we can attach our bustier. So I'm going to attach my bustier to it like this. Make sure they are aligning at the armhole. So I'll go to my sewing machine and align it at the armhole. I'll hold it together at the armhole here. Make sure when you are holding this yoke, hold it only to your fashion fabric. Leave the lining out of it. So I'm going to hold it together like so. I've attached the yoke to the bustier. So you see it. this is how it's going to be. I just attach it. I attach it only to the fabric. Let me show you. See, the lining is still separate. See it? I didn't join it together. I only attach it to the fabric. So now it's time to join. I just attach it by the armhole. Just attach it by the armhole like this, so that the yoke and the bustier can be one. Okay, so now we want to shape. So what I'll do, I'll raise this up, then I'll shape my lining to lining like this. I'll put in my bust measurement. I'll put in my bust measurement and my waist measurement, and I'll shape it just for the lining. After I finish with the lining, I'll take it to the back. I'll take this one to the back like this, and I'll join fabric to fabric. You see it? I'll move my lining like this. So you see it? I'll join lining to lining and fabric to fabric. You see it? So let me do that. Then after joining it, then I will attach my peplon. I will not show you how to attach peplon. If you don't know how to cut a peplon, just drop it in the comment section. I will make a tutorial on how to cut a peplon. So I'll cut my peplon off camera, and then I'll fix it. Then we'll fix as if the main focus of this tutorial is this neckline. That is the main focus of the tutorial, and we are done with that. So I will just finish up and show you the final look of our blouse, of our built up Queen Anne neckline. So let me do that, then I'll show you the final look. Okay guys, so we are done with our beautiful blouse. I fixed the peplon, I fixed the zipper, and I fixed the sleeve to it. You can see it looking so beautiful. If you have found value in this tutorial so far, please give it a thumbs up, share this video, and drop a comment. Thank you so much for always stopping by my channel. I love you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.